Hey guys, Ryan here from Diplomat Dad. Today we're going to be talking about my MBUS sights that are on my AR-15. MBUS standing for Magpul Backup Sights. Now, anybody who's ever been in the military or at least in the Army, first things first, you got to learn how to shoot with iron sights. No one's going to put a scope on your rifle until you can shoot at the basic level. Because worst case scenario, you have some sort of fancy attachment on your rifle, whether it's a red dot scope, an ACOG, or some sort of long distance scope. If those fail and you have no idea how to use your iron sights, or you're just not familiar with them, at that point, at range, your weapon is pretty much useless. So it's always important to start with the basics. Learn how to shoot with your iron sights, then learn how to shoot with your red dot, then your ACOG, then your long distance scope. Work your way up. Don't ever start at the top and try to work your way back, because there's a pretty good possibility that you start with a scope that some people get lazy. They don't have the discipline to go put on some iron sights or use the iron sights that are already on their weapon system, and they just fail to be an efficient shooter, because anybody can put a scope on a rifle, do a little reading, watch a couple videos, learn how to zero it, and then be like, oh wow, yeah, I'm a hell of a shot. I can hit a bullseye at 100 meters. Well, that doesn't tell me anything. Anybody can shoot a target at 100 meters and hit a bullseye, 200 meters, 300 meters, 400 meters, and hit a bullseye with the scope on a rifle. But learning how to shoot with those iron sights is absolutely paramount to learning how to become a good shooter. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Let's talk about those Magpul Backup Sights, how they work, how they attach, and yeah, so let's do it. So in order to attach the Magpul Backup Sights to your rifle, you're going to need a Picatinny rail system or some sort of attachment in order to hook it onto an m-lok, if all you have is m-lok, which is what this here is. But let me show you something here. So what I do, because I have my long range scope on the top of my rifle, when I push up my front and rear sights, I wouldn't be able to use it very well looking through this scope. So rather than keeping them upright on the top of the rifle, you can see that I have them offset there at 45 degrees. The way that I make that happen is with this little attachment right here. So this part right here sits on the top of the rifle, and then this part here sits at a 45-degree angle off the side. And you can put that whichever way. You can put it that way, or you could put it that way. So either way, of course, you would just take your sight off and flip it around 180 degrees so that it was facing the proper way. But this attachment can go on either side of the rifle. So that's how you attach it. Right here you see, where we at? Right here. This is the screw that tightens that down to this part of the attachment right here. Once you tighten that on there, you just put this piece here, up here onto the Picatinny rail system, tighten her down, and you're good to go. So yeah, pretty simple. That's how you do that. Alright, so here's the front MBUS, the rear MBUS. You can see right now, if I come to the rear of the rifle and I look forward through my red dot, you can see that they're laying flat. They're sitting parallel to the rifle. You'll also notice that right here, left and right side on both of these, you've got these little wings here. What those are for is for flipping up your sights. Just super quick, and really it only takes one finger. Check this out. I'm gonna put my thumb right here. All I'm gonna do is just push down. So watch. Boom, just like that. And to put these down, out of service again, you literally just push them forward. It's that simple. Let's see here. Just like that. Super cool. Really efficient, very quick. Now if I come to the rear of my rifle, and I'm looking through my red dot here, you'll see that I cannot see my front and rear sight, which is how I would want that to be if I'm using my red dot. But let's say my red dot fails me. I can simply reach to the front of my rifle, put my left thumb on the rear sight, push down and flip it up. Let me show you this way. Let me actually reach to the forward one first. Forward one, I'm gonna flip it, boom, just like that. Reach back, come to the rear sight, flip it, just like that. So now my red sight, or my red dot sight, has failed me, but I still have the ability to use my iron sights. So that's how that works. Pretty cool. Then again, you're done with it, just push them forward, just like that. Simple. So that is the Magpul Backup Sight system. Hope you guys like it. Alright guys, so there you have it, the MBUS sights, or the Magpul Backup Sights if you will. Front and rear. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, by all means, leave me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Diplomat Dad. And also, after you subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell notification button wherever it's at, and that'll let you know anytime I post a video, and that way you guys can stay up to date with what I've got going on. So, thanks again for watching, you guys, and without further ado, until next time, see you guys out there.